So I made 2 new sticker mods for 2 different puzzles. Want to see them? Sure. Alright, so technically these are the same thing. Well, here's the one I made for the 2x2x3. That actually looks pretty cool. And here's the one I used for the regular 3x3x3. This also looks pretty cool. So you're probably wondering why I used the Yulong instead of this, or this, or this. Well, still I'm deciding on a new main and I can't decide because I all love these 3 cubes and I don't want to ruin them, so I'll just use the cube that I will never use again. So yeah, they're pretty much the same design, just kind of like, I don't know, it kind of like wraps around, if that makes sense. You know, kind of wraps around. That's kind of cool. So what I will do is I'll actually scramble the 2x2x3. Actually, I should probably explain how to actually solve a 2x2x3. But the thing is, I don't have 2 2x2x3s. So what I will do, is if you watch that video, I tell you how to situate a 2x2x3 on a regular Rubik's Cube. Basically, what you got to do is you got to only turn the right layers, the up layers, and the down layers. So you got to do 180 degrees on the standing layers, and you can do 90, or basically any amount on the U and D layers. And basically, with the kind of right pieces, you'll know what to do. Okay, so essentially what I'm saying, this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, and then this corner, God, this corner, this corner, this corner. So we're essentially ignoring this M slice and this slice, and then everything else is there. So, alright, anyway, so what we would do is we would orient all the corners like that, and then we would permeate all the corners. So this can be done however you want, but I know I can do a little bit more efficiently. So as you can see, the corners are all permuted, and what we can do is just solve all the edges. So that'll be like this. Okay, now our 2x2x3 is solved. Remember, this and this, we don't care about it when solving a 2x2x3. So hopefully you can understand that, because I'm not gonna take apart that, well, like take apart it and just like put it in the solve state just to show you how to solve it. But that's kind of how you solve a 2x2x3, because it's going to be really vital to know how to solve one if you want to understand what I'm doing. Alright, so how do we solve this 2x2x3? So essentially, it's basically the same first step as before. We orient all the corners like this, and then we can permeate all the corners. Now this is going to be really a bit challenging. Basically what I want to do is line up 2 corners. So this red and this blue, green. Okay, so we have green and orange. We have green and orange, green, orange. These line up. Now you just want to swap one of these pairs. So I can do that with some algorithm that I know. And basically what we can do is we can just try to get as many pieces solved with the middle layer, and then if there are 2 left, we can swap these with R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U2. And there you go, the cube is now solved. Now I feel like some people will be very triggered when you see blue and green next to each other, and red and orange. So basically what you want is to swap these 2 pairs of corners, so you can do that with an Ortega algorithm. And then what you want to do is you want to swap these 2 centers. So you can bring this here, do R2U2, 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 and then bring it back. Perfect. And if it was like this, technically this is not that bad, but if you are still annoyed, you can do R2F to R2, and that would solve it. So yeah, I definitely could have used a better cube, but obviously I don't want to ruin something like this. I know there's like a very small risk, but it's still a risk, so I'm still gonna just do this. But so yeah, this doesn't turn the best. Well, I'm not saying if you get this, I'm not saying don't get this, but like this is a really good cube. I think I just made it bad for some reason. So what I've done is I've basically taken stuff out. Sorry, I don't have any footage, but I took out the pieces and basically just, yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, but with these edges, what you can do is you can basically take them apart. You can take them up. Whoa. You can take them apart like this, and then you can take apart other edges and then just put them with this, and then you get this kind of thing. So I cleaned it out, and it actually doesn't turn that bad, but it still feels like not that good. But I know some of you just want to see the scrambled, so I'll try to scramble it, although it's going to be really hard to scramble because this cube... Oh, jeez. Okay, hopefully that's good. Hopefully that's a good scramble. Alright, so the first step is, as usual, we solve the cross, and this is actually the same. So the cross is done, and we do F to L. So F to L is a little bit different because we actually have quite a bit more freedom. We can just insert that here. We have this blue pair, and we can insert it like that. And the edges actually don't have orientations, which is kind of fun. So we can just pair this up however we like this or like that, and then we can insert that. And then we can go like this. Okay, and because these edges don't have orientations, there is obviously parity, because what you can do is you can actually flip this edge and flip another edge, and this would be right, I guess. So we can do flipping, and then Orlol's pretty easy, or maybe I can do 2-look, and then I should do 2-look PLL because I'm kind of scared to do a singular PLL algorithm. You definitely could, but right, so these corners are solved, and I'll just do a JPEM to solve the corners. And let's see, these two are swapped and these two are swapped, so that would be the Z button. Perfect. Alright, so because I have time, I'll actually take apart this 2x2x3. I mean, take all the pieces out, and basically I might reassemble it solved. As I'm doing the reassembly, I'll see what I'm feeling. This is actually really satisfying. Sometimes it is. And if you actually own the 2x2x3, you may be wondering how I even get these off. Well, it's not as easy, but it can be done. There you go. Once you get one, the rest stuff's pretty easy. Perfect. And yeah, this is kind of like what I guess a core of the 2x2x3 looks like. Kind of looks pretty cool, but it feels really pointy and just ouch. Okay, my gut tells me I should do another one, so I will do another one. So what I'll do is I'll do a modification in which Alright, future me here. For the next 4 minutes of this video, I literally ramble on about random stuff that I thought should be taken out of the video. So for your convenience, I'm just gonna jump straight to the end. Update, we are done. So I'm not entirely sure what I've created, but it's this. So let's just scramble this up. Whoa. Okay. So I don't know, let's try and solve it. So I probably want to orient all the corners. Well, that was a lucky case. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Oh, well, the corners are solved. I was so confused there. Blue, orange, probably like that. Yeah, I guess that works. Yay. That was a stupid thing to solve though. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, let's do that. Those are solved and that's solved. Yeah, it seems like if I swap those two, it doesn't matter. Maybe if I swap those two. It's only when I swap, yeah, it's only when I swap these two that it actually does something. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. Otherwise, solving this will be easy peasy. Yeah, just line up the piece, and then if this is here, you do, yeah, it's pretty easy, to be honest. But, it doesn't really look solved. Like with the other two, like the traditional and the other, basically the other mod that I did today, like you can tell if they're solved, but this one you can't really, which is kind of something that I don't like about this. So what I'll do, maybe I'll just switch some of them. So it's matching on the bottom here, so I want to match on the top, so I want red here. Snap this one. Okay, so here's the new one. Maybe I should have done opposite colors on the same face. I don't know, something like that. Okay, and I'll try and solve on this. Yeah, it's pretty much always solved when you do that. And yeah, I guess this is solved already. So yeah, that was easy. Alright, I'll put this back together. I'll just do some sick time lapse. There you go, back to what it was. So yeah, back to where the original cube was. No more stuff like that. And I'm not gonna be putting back the Yulong in this video because I do not have time. But if you do want to see me, if you do want a separate video on which I do put like separate the Yulong, then leave in the comments and I might do it. Alright, so thanks for watching this video and see you next time.